everyone! In today's Dinosaur book talk, we're going to talk about what to read if you've already read all of Percy Jackson. So first, let's talk about Rick Riordan's other series. You may have already read these, but just in case, there's the Heroes of Olympus and the Trials of Apollo, which are two series that also feature Greek mythology. There are the Kane Chronicles, which has Egyptian mythology, and there's Magnus Chase, which has Norse mythology. Now, if you've already read through all of these series, first off, great job. And second, there's another series that you may be interested in. It's not written by Rick Riordan, but it's presented by Rick Riordan. It's written by Kwame Mbalia, and it's called Tristan Strong. And instead of focusing on Greek or Egyptian or Norse mythology, it focuses on African American folklore and West African mythology, which is really cool. It's a new series, so definitely check this one out. Next, let's talk about some more books that focus on Greek and Roman mythology. So we have Goddess Boot Camp by Tera Lynn Childs. This one focuses on a young person who is the descendant of Nike, who is a goddess, not a shoe, and she gets to go to Goddess Boot Camp. So that'll be very similar to Camp Half-Blood and the Percy Jackson series. Next, there's Pegasus, which is a series by Kate O'Hearn. The first one is The Flame of Olympus, and also this one is set in the modern day, and it starts when Pegasus crash lands on the main character's roof, and then she gets involved in this great adventure. And finally, we have Nobody's Princess by Esther Friesner, and this is a book told from the perspective of Helen of Troy. If you're a high school reader, you might want to check out these books that also focus on Greek mythology. So first there's King of Ithaka by Tracy Barrett, which follows Telemachus, who is the son of Odysseus from the Odyssey. Next we have The Lovely War by Julie Berry. It's a very interesting book. It's set during World War I and World War II, but it involves the Greek gods. So it's a really interesting mix of these two genres. And finally we have Bull by David Elliott. This is a novel in verse, so it's a novel told through poetry, and it tells the story of the Minotaur. And finally, here are some books if you liked the part of Percy Jackson where it's about an ordinary person exploring this new and interesting and challenging world. So first there's the Cirque du Freak series by Darren Shan. This one is about a young person who becomes a vampire's apprentice and joins a freak show, which is called the Cirque du Freak. Next, there's the Alchemyst series by Michael Scott, and this one is also about, ordinary young people who are exploring this whole world that involves mythology and magic. It's a really great series to get into. And finally, there's the Leviathan series by Scott Westerfeld, and this one kind of takes place in an alternate history of World War I, and there are all types of really cool and interesting creatures and technologies, and it's a really cool series to get into. So here are just a few titles and series that you might want to try if you're looking for something new to read after reading all of Percy Jackson. If you have any questions, or if you'd like to request any of the books that we talked about in the video today, please feel free to contact the library. You can call us or email us, and you can also contact me, your young adult librarian, using the link in the description below. Thanks for watching, and I hope I'll see you at the library sometime soon. Next, let's talk about other books that feature Greek mythology. If you're in middle school, my book's gonna fall over. Ah! Come on. Okay.